Duel Review is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com.
This week on Duel Review, Hellsing, followed by Shadows of the Vampire.
Yeah, we take a look at Silent Hill, and instead of Scarlet, we're going to be doing a comic-inspired video game, Batman Arkham City.
We have to.
We just can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it. Batarangs, I guess. I don't know how you would, like...
Welcome to Monday the 24th of October. We are doing Batman Arkham City.
Yay! We're both total nerds. We both got the collector's edition. Like
We did, with the statue in the movie.
Way in advance.
Yep.
And
when we got it, we held it up and did like a little jump kick.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we just couldn't wait. We wanted to get it out now. So we're usurping Scarlet. We're gonna move that to next week. So yeah, stay tuned for that because that'll be a good one too.
Yeah.
So anyway, Batman Arkham City. When we first heard about it, I'm sure you were just as excited as me.
Well, because I mean, when Arkham Asylum came out, there was a lot of is this going to be a good game? Is this But then like it just exploded.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say let's talk about the first one briefly.
Yeah.
Magic, absolute magic. I love that game. My only complaint, literally my only complaint. I guess there's two small ones. There's one gripe where I just, for some reason, in some areas, I got stuck to like, what do I need to do? I don't know where I need to go.
Huh.
There were a few areas where I was like, you had to jump up on a ledge or something, and I just wasn't getting it.
Right.
But that's, use your air kind of thing. The other complaint was only that I wanted more villains. And so when this came out, that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how many villains are in here. It's like all of them.
Yeah. I mean, we even get cameos from the previous ones that were already used.
Yeah.
Didn't see Killer Croc unless he's in a side quest I haven't done yet.
And you keep hearing about him like he's in the sewers or something.
Right. You see like his bed and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen him yet either. And I'm a little curious because the last one ended with him taking the Titan. So I'm wondering, what's going on.
Well, the first one, combat system is beautiful.
Yes.
I love the use of I've never cared for his cape. Like, it's okay, whatever. But this one, they actually made a star of the combat.
Right.
I was really impressed. And it,
Right.
of course, carries over to this one. This one's even more fluid, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I love the double counter. Counters. That's the word.
Double counter.
Double counter, yeah.
Okay. So, first game, brilliant game. Both love it.
Yeah.
It's very confined. I mean, it is Arkham Asylum, so they do room-to-room kind of thing.
Right.
So, Arkham City blows that wide open.
Yep.
And now you're in a city.
Well, you're in a section of the city. You're like on an island, I think.
Which I've never heard of. I mean, is this something they just made up for the game?
Yeah, they just made up, for the game only, they made up cutting off a part of the city and making that into Arkham.
Yeah, okay. Because I was a little... Because I've been out of Batman for a while, so I didn't know if it was a storyline that
No, not that I'm aware
had
of.
occurred. So okay, so yeah, they blows it wide open as far as you can jump from buildings. There's like 3 different levels basically of like enemies, down on the ground or whatever, snipers later, and how did you feel about that?
About what?
Well,
physically?
the first one is so confined; it's very tight. I mean, it's really. You move from place to place, and it's very well constructed.
Right.
The second one leaves a little bit more.
Well,
there's a lot more time in between things. You have to like move from one side of the city to the other, but over and over and over again. Was that wearing to you?
no, not at all. Because I loved gliding around, and that's what he does. He glides, and then if you get the power boost, you can like grapple gun, shoot, and then double tap the jump button or whatever it is, and you zoom past, and then start gliding again, and then you can dive bomb and gain height.
Yeah, I wish they had done a few more along the way things. Like just stopping a mugging or whatever. And they did have that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough for me because I have two decent complaints about the second one. I love the second game. I would recommend it highly. I think the two of them together make the best game ever. Like seriously, because you get like a confinedness and you have to work with the weapons that you have, and then it kind of grows. The second one, you get a lot more
I wonder what they'll do
weapons.
for the third one.
Yeah, and a lot more range.
Maybe you'll actually like get to run around Gotham, or maybe even take a trip to Metropolis.
Yeah, I'm almost scared though of it becoming bigger because I did find it a little bit grating to continually go back, and it's the same trek. It's like that they have that big hole in the middle that you can't traverse. So you have
Yeah.
to go around. So it's like go around and then around. It seems like every mission is one side or the other. So you alternate and you spend a lot of time. It's like they tried to add some gameplay hours just by you traversing this.
I don't think so. I think that was an attempt to get you to play the side quests.
That could be true, and I did actually bypass quite a few of the side quests at
I
the
didn't.
beginning.
I think I get them as soon as they come up.
I just
Side
want to do
quest.
the main story, and also I have a hard time. Like I kind of don't like the I'm sick and I'm gonna die, so hurry up thing.
But then
Because
you can do anything you want.
you can, but to me, because I'm invested in the story, I want to do it quickly, and so what I do is I end up missing the side quests because it's like I don't have time to search for Nora right
Right,
now.
I'm
Screw
done.
you, Victor. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I gotta go find the cure, and then I didn't quite realize that when you get the cure, it's over. Basically, I mean, I didn't realize that. I thought that maybe it could keep going or whatever. And of course, you can. After the main story is played out, you can. Uh, you know, at your leisure, do the little bits that you missed, find all the Riddler stuff. Now, did you spend a lot of time on the Riddler stuff?
Yes and no. If I saw it and I saw like a little puzzle that he left around, I'd do it. Like use that thing that either magnetically pulls or
Yeah.
repels. Yeah, I've used that a couple times.
So I get the ball through the maze.
Yeah. But I didn't sit there and I mean, I rescued some hostages and
Yeah, I didn't either. I was a little irritated. The few that I tried were, you can't do this right now.
yeah.
And it was just like,
And
seriously?
I think that's what with the first one, that's the same thing you did. You did the entire thing, you did everything else that you could, and then you went back for the Riddler challenges because now you have everything and you just do it all in one shot.
But this time they're like everywhere. And
Yeah.
they're right in your face.
Yeah.
And you have to, solve your little puzzle to unlock the dome or whatever.
What it-
And it's more aggravating to me because it's not like, it just feels like, okay, there's that, but I can't, do
Right.
that right now, right? I'm wasting time doing it.
What I loved with the Riddler challenges this time around is in the last game, Arkham Asylum, Riddler left you a map. Oh, this is cheating, but here you go. In this one, you get these green aurored enemies, and you have to beat all the enemies
Right,
around him
yeah.
except for him,
You
and then
give
you
him clues.
interrogate him, and he'll tell you where all the
And then they pop up on your map.
in that one location. So I thought that was a lot cooler.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Especially since because you're trying not to kill or not to knock out that one character.
Right, till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
I agree with that. I concur. And I did enjoy the variations. I mean, they had pretty much the same variations as the first game.
Right.
But it definitely escalates to the point where you have lots of more enemies than you ever did in the first one. And some of them have shields, and some of them have what are the taser sticks, whatever it's called, prods.
Oh yeah. Did they have those? I don't remember
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Oh,
The
okay, I
batons,
do.
and you have to fight each one a different way, and that is a real challenge sometimes.
I think the hardest challenge I have is mid-combat. Someone takes a knife, and then you have to do the dodge.
Yeah,
And
I
just
don't even bother.
Really, you just
Yeah,
get hit.
'cause- Yeah, totally. I mean, you can roll out of the way,
Yeah.
which is the easiest, or
Right.
you just get hit because it really, I don't know. I don't get hit doing the regular hand-to-hand. The only ones that get me are sometimes a knife because I don't bother dodging, and then the shield ones.
Yeah, those are the ones that get
bash
me.
me sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times it was like I got everybody but the shield one, and I'm about to do my little hop over thing, and he just does this, and I die. It's like, no, my ankle.
My ankle.
I don't know what he's hitting, but so I guess I kind of had a feeling that it's a little bit looser. I'm not complaining. I love the game. I will play it again. I will probably play the first one and the second one immediately after because, like I say, best game ever. Those two together. But I felt it was a little looser. Now, you didn't get through the main story all the way yet,
Nope,
so
because
I cannot tell you how it ends.
Well, I don't think you should.
Because
So
it's
it-
yeah. I mean, I can't even talk to you personally about
Oh.
how it ends because it's like what. So it'll be interesting to see if they do in fact do a third one, which I hope they do. I'm sure this one will be just as successful as.
Yeah, really.
Then I wonder how they're going to do it. Now, let's talk about the heroes like Catwoman and Robin.
Yeah,
Did
Robin.
you enjoy playing as them?
Well, with Robin, because I pre-ordered mine at Best Buy because way in advance before I knew that you could get all this stuff from GameStop anyways. And I do enjoy playing as Robin. You can only play him under the challenge maps that I think they're just called challenge maps, right? I don't-
No.
Well, anyways, so yeah, and I liked playing as Robin. He gets the shield thing, and you can knock people down with the shield, and he's got his own little gadgets. But Is he worth buying? Yeah, I guess because he's pretty cool.
If you could play him in the story like Catwoman, see the Catwoman I loved.
Right.
It was different, for sure. I mean, she doesn't have the cape, but she does have the whip, so I can kind of understand that. But it really made it poignant to me how wonderful the cape dynamics are in the fighting. It's just it works so well.
It does.
Catwoman, she's got a great outfit, and I wish she had a little bit more story. She has a little bit of story with Ivy. But that's pretty much it. I mean, you can do side quests, with her, and I do enjoy going around the city because it's very different. Obviously, it takes a lot longer to traverse because you have to do the hopping thing.
Yeah, and climb up buildings and stuff.
But I love that they took the care to make them different enough, and yet they handle. So I mean, you played one, you played them both. I mean, you know how the mechanics.
Right. Same mechanics, yeah. Because she has different weapons, like the caltrops and the bolos she has.
Yeah,
that's pretty fun.
Yeah. So okay, well, I'm glad they put her in.
Yeah, so am I. I wish they would put in more. Like,
I don't know. I actually found myself wanting to play Catwoman a lot more than I did, and I'm wondering if they should even do another game with just
Catwoman, with Halle Berry,
because she's got a lot more humor than Batman. So I find it quite interesting. So last thing we wanted to do is divulge our little nerd inside of us and show you the wonderful little
statue
model
that came
with it. This came with a collector's edition, and I was a little bit worried. I'm a big collector of figures, you might know, and I was a little worried that it was going to be cheap and chintzy. It is made out of kind of a flexible rubber and just poured into a mold, but it's really good.
Yeah, I like the detail. The cloth has texture. Everything does. Actually.
I don't know how well you can see it, but certainly you can look it up online. Arkham Asylum Batman is a very good version, I think. He's got these little rivets or whatever.
Yeah, I think they're like breathing apparatuses.
And it makes more sense. It's more close to the latest films. He's got kind of a carbon fiber kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
It's not just painted rubber or whatever. So I really enjoy this version. And the model does pretty good. My only complaint is that I think his face is too white. Nick thinks it's fine.
I think it's fine.
I just think it's too bright. It's so contrast. I mean, like, look, what draws your eye? It's his face.
It's the only human part of him.
I'm all human, bitch. That's how Batman sounds in my head. So anyway,
I think that's how Batman sounds in Batman's head.
Still well worth it. I mean, even if you boil it down to game, like how much you paid for the game, and then how much is left over. I think there's like $35 left over or something. Yeah. You get a movie, you get a soundtrack, you get downloadable content, and then you get him. So, is this a bad buy for like $20?
Yeah,
not at all.
No. Did you download the soundtrack yet?
Yes, I did, and I was actually hoping that it was the score.
Yeah.
But it's not the score.
No, it's songs.
It's inspired. Songs inspired.
I think the first song was Panic at the Disco, something or other.
Some of them are okay. I mean, they've definitely got a kind of gothic-y feel to them. But yeah, I was hoping for the score because the music is beautiful. We might as well talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Music is gorgeous. Sound effects are good. But yeah, the music is perfect.
Yeah, I would totally just rock that in my house all the time.
Absolutely. Pretend you're the Dark Knight.
Climbing up my own walls.
Fighting the new enemies, the Transformers. You've got a lot of those. Anyway. And scare girls and pizza delivery boys when they come over. I am Batman.
He just rings the doorbell with some pizza in the hand.
I'm Batman!
I am Batman.
That's right. See you guys. That was fast. Grapple gun! Oh! Wow.
How was that, huh?
Ooh, I almost got it.
Shooting from the hip. Oh, I had
nice. You should do that more often. Oh, of course, now he sucks at it. Keep going. Alright, see you guys. Next time on Duel Review, it's Hellsing, the anime. Batman! Batman! I had sugar today. I like Batman. I like Batman. I like Batman. Batman? Who's Batman?
In junior high school, I used to be called Buckman. By myself.
No.
Buckman!